Namaste, and welcome to 50 Shades of Great. Come to your senses with me. I'm Kee McGraw. I'm a doctor of health theology, and as such, I am thrilled to present you with these 50 tools with which you can utilize your senses to bring yourself evermore to your own particular greatness. In this way, healthcare professionals might also be able to utilize these tools in working with your clients as well as your students. You are welcome to continuing education hours for your time spent here, and for those healthcare professionals who are interested in receiving a certificate of completion for the efforts that you're about to make, stay tuned for further details online.
Water, heart.
And now, we'll start to work within this 11th step along the path of the water. We come into the interest in utilizing water as a way to uplift and benefit the heart and the heart chakra. In this way, as we allow ourselves to contemplate the tool of structured water, and to bring through the awareness that in many cultures and many ways there have been the approach of utilizing water through blessing it. The blessing of water creates holy water, so when a particular priest or a rishi or sadhu of a particular tradition would put their blessing upon the water, the belief is then that those particular prayers and blessings go into the water in a way that makes that water unique, different, special, and holy. In this way, perhaps you've experienced holy waters when you've walked into a Catholic church and you've allowed yourself to simply place the hand into the holy water before you make the sign of the cross. Or it might be that you've experienced the baptism of utilizing water at the moment of a person's naming or christening, so that the holy water brings through the vibration of what is sacred for the particular purpose of beginning a new life, or beginning a new way, or beginning with a new name. It is in these ways that we start to have an awareness that holy water and the usage of particular intentions with the water has been a long-standing tradition throughout the earthly experience. But in this way, if we were to ourselves structure water by placing into the water our own intentions, our own prayers, this also allows us to experience the water in its holy nature. In this way, this helps us to open the heart to the potential of unconditional loving in all ways. And as such, I wanted to introduce to you this concept of structuring the water to create it as a holy water for purposes of blessing. And once the water, like this, has been prayed over by a priest or yourself and created itself into its own holy nature, this water then retains those prayers, those vibrations that have been exuded into it intentionally. And then as we use this water to sprinkle through a particular area, as I am here right in our mandala, or this circle, this creates the whole circle as a holy and special space for me to be within. In a similar way, we could use holy water throughout our homes to help to bless our homes, to help to clear the homes of negative energies after there's been perhaps a challenge, a time of greater stress or conflict, and as such to help to uplift some of the dark corners and dark recesses of the places where we dwell. It might be that one little nook down in the basement that you find it's hard to get down into, that you decide that you'd like to reclaim And so as you let yourself reorganize and remove the clutter, once you've concluded, you might allow yourself to simply sprinkle some holy water into the area and then experience it differently, for surely you will. It is also similar to smudging, that you can use the holy water through your own aura to help to dissipate energies that are blocked within the aura field, so that as you do so, we start to shake up the energy that surrounds our physical form in the direction of what is holy and conscious. In this way, we find that there's tremendous uplifting benefit into the heart by being simply in the presence of the holy water. And it is in this way when the worshippers will go to temple in Bali and also in other methods of prayer. They will wait patiently for the priest to come and make a blessing at the end of their time spent meditating and praying. And when they do, the priest offers the holy water as a blessing in this way. It is after that moment of the holy water blessing that the particular faithful who have been assembled in the temple will feel this tremendous release, a greater freshness, a newness that comes upon them, in part from the joy of simply splashing in the water, but also through the structured water that the Holy One has brought to them, so that the blessing, the prayer, the mantra that the priest puts in the water is then coming into our very being. So when you think about your intentions and what it is that you are interested in your life, what you're truly valuing, what's absolutely meaning for you, if you were to hold that into your mind as you put those intentions, those prayers, those thoughts, those meanings into the water, and then allow yourself to either simply sprinkle yourself with the water, or of course to drink the water. This is what would bring through the nature of water as it relates to our heart chakra, to allow the heart and its own air element to open to the waters of life, to bring through the water, through the air, into our very structured intention, into the body, to allow that to become ever more one with the waters inside my body. In this way, we start to dissolve the boundary between the within and the without. And we have an awareness that that which is outside of ourselves is similar to that which is inside of ourselves. And with that, the corollary opposite is also the case. That is within the self is also without the self. Holy water without brings the waters within to a state of holiness. My conscious intention within can be brought outward and placed into the water. It is in this way that we ongoingly have a greater awareness that the within and the without are in this constant dance of exchanging. And as such, we want to participate in that conscious exchanging dance in a way that's, I'll say, mutually beneficial to yourself on the inside, as well as to the world in which you live in. Structuring the water can help to change and structure many things about your life. We have been experiencing structured water when we were initially drinking flavored water that we had scented. Scenting your water is also a way of structuring it. We're, of course, also structuring the water when we eat the plant-based diet. Plants are, of course, water in solid form and have been benefited from the rains that have come to them. They're uplifted completely. As you can see, when a plant is dehydrating and falling over, all it takes is some of the bounty of water to start to allow it to lift back up, to raise up its head to the sun again. And in just this way, you might find as you structure your waters within through this conscious use of holy water, that you'll find that you're able to lift your head back up to the sun and feel completely uplifted along the way, supported in your ongoing evolution. And now allow yourself to rest onto your back, lying down. And you're welcome to stay as long as it's right for you, so that you might integrate the energy that's been freed up from the use of this one particular tool. And once you've concluded, allow yourself to come back up into the vertical position. Pause to notice the changes that have taken place in your body, mind, and spirit. And as you do so, join me as we offer our voices in gratitude to the path. Inhaling. Hari Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's be with the peace that's deep within. Joy Bhagwan. And Namaste.